something I have to do.
Hey, Rick, do you mind if I give you just one SSD for both days? I just with SD cards and save files to it's already in two different SD cards. How about I just give you one SSD tomorrow and all the files all together? Would that be okay with you?
Hello, 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 and good afternoon, all you distinguished guests here today. My name is Naila Caponche, and I will be your host for this afternoon's Art Live. And before we begin, we like to acknowledge that we are on the territories of the Coast Salish people, including the Tsleil-Waututh, Coquitlam, Squamish, and Musqueam nations. So when I mention those nations and I acknowledge them, I want all of you here who are, we're pretty much visitors, guests. This is not my traditional territory. So being on these territories, I like to ask myself, how do I be a better person on these territories? How do I support the host First Nations on these territories? And how can I be a good person while on these territories? So I like to always remind people of that, to let them think of that. When I do these land acknowledgements, because it's beyond just acknowledging, it's also being. Now, of course, like I said, my name is Naila Caponche. I'm of the Tahltan and Kaska First Nations, as well as French and Scottish. I'm also a mom. That's my daughter there, Theodora. You will see her later on when I'm hosting the Flamenco show. And I am one of the hosts of SFU ArtsLIVE, which is a new series of arts activations and performances across SFU campus space. And it's aimed to welcome us back together in person, in the flesh, after 2 years of pandemicness. Woohoo! So this is so important for us to come together as a community. ArtsLIVE is also envisioned as a platform to hold space for, listen to, and celebrate a diversity of artistic voices for this generation and the next. Today, we celebrate some new artistic voices through traditional and contemporary dance forms. So our first performer, very excited to introduce Alex Wells, and who's a champion hoop dancer. And I'm going to let Alex also introduce a little more about the dance and where he's from. And also like to introduce that he's going to be accompanied by the very talented champion drummer, singer, Francis James. So right now, without further ado, I'll turn it over to Alex Wells.
From Mount Currie, British Columbia. And I'd like to thank everyone here for coming out and having a little bit of fun with us. And this is one of the ways that we like to celebrate and have fun in our traditional gatherings. We're here to share our culture through song and dance like we have done for many generations. And yes, it is. It's been quite the thing with this pandemic. And this is one of my first live shows of the year, or for a while. So we've been doing a lot of Zoom shows, and this has been part of our life since children. Myself and my good friend, brother here, Francis James, traveling across North America and overseas, sharing our dances and also competing in these styles of dances that we have. Every song has its meaning, every style of dance has its meaning and originality of where it comes from as well. The dances we're going to share with you here today, they come from the Great Plains, not really from our area, but over time, they had traded the right to be able to do these certain styles of dances. And but we have many different instruments that we use. We have the main one is the drum beat of the Mother Earth, and we also have the traditional native flute. So just to set the mood, I like to play a bit of a song here on a traditional flute to open up. So in our language, say Kok Shmuka. Thank each one of you for your time here today. start off with a dance we call Halau Shakota. It's called the eagle dance. When we danced like an animal or represented an animal, it's not that we worshipped that animal, but we learned the aspects, to respect the land and everything that comes along with it as well. So when we're imitating the movement of the animal, we're showing how they survive, on the land and how they just take what they need. So we like to open up, and it's a very sacred bird in our native tradition ways, because we believe the eagle, he carries our prayers, to the gods or to the Creator or to what may you call him. And also, the eagle is a very sacred bird, in all our traditions across North America. So we like to open up with a prayer dance called the eagle dance, Shakota Halau.
My traditional name is Dimaltholtol. My English name is Francis James. I come from the Stalo people, but I also have roots in this territory here that we're in. My mother's great-grandfather was from the Coquitlam tribe. I reside in Musqueam with my wife and my children, so I just want to say welcome here on behalf of my ancestors and my family. I'm going to share another song, but first off, I'm going to say all those of you that got coffee out of these and tea, we're going to get you all to come up and dance now. There was a lot of worried looking faces out there. I'm only kidding, but there is coffee and tea here to enjoy. I'm going to share a song that our people in this territory would traditionally sing before contact here. Our highways were the water. We traveled in canoes to various other tribes when we'd go for celebrations, when we were going to celebrate with families and for ceremony. We would sing songs so the tribe would know where we were coming from. They would be able to identify the nation we came from by the songs we sing. If we weren't singing any songs, we weren't coming with good intentions. We would come in swift and quiet, and we would either come to go to war, to steal, to take resources, or to possibly steal a wife or two. We don't do that anymore. So today you're kind of lucky that we're gonna sing this paddle song for you and share. It's just something that's a part of our tradition. So we do this in welcome, and we also do this when we're entering another nation's territory. That song is a paddle song, and it's entitled One Speed. When we go through life, we can't go too fast because we'll miss something, and we can't go too slow or we'll get left behind. We have to have patience just to go one speed in life and look after ourselves properly. So I just wanted to share that little bit. As Alex has said, it's been quite a while since we've done in-persons, and he's kind of got a couch potato body over the past 2 years, and he needed to recover a little bit from that first dance. So I'll let him explain the next dance here, and we hope that you're enjoying the little bit that we're here to share with you.
Thanks, my brother there. Such a powerful song, you know, each song and everything we do is all within teaching, in our traditional teaching. And, you know, everything we do and is taught, you know, since childhood. And that's what it takes to learn one's culture. And with the culture itself, everything we do is in a circle. You know, all our gatherings, all our dances and everything is in a circle. And with this style of dance, the hoop dance is a circle of life. You know, as everybody gathers in this circle, you know, everybody comes together. You know, we're all considered as equal people. You know, there's no one above you. There's no one below you. And that's one of our most powerful teachings within our cultural background. This hoop dance here is telling a story of creation, of life. As you use your imagination, you'll be able to see all the different patterns of the plants and the animals, all the things we use in our culture a long time ago and still today. Our culture is teaching us how to survive on the land and to respect everything that comes with it as well. Also, what makes me stand out within this territory is I'm a former 3-time world champion at this style of dance. So you're gonna be seeing one of the best in the West, I like to say. Hey. Or my old joke is the Lord of the Rings. Hey, that's good. But we enjoy this. This is the way we like to have fun and share, and also get together with our friends and family. So we coach the mukla. This is for each one of you here today. This is the hoop dance.
Hey!
if you ever want a good cardio workout, that's a First Nations Aerobics 101. So once again, thanks to the organization, thanks to my good brother here, Francis, and we say Coachtum. Thank you once again. Have a good day. We have more entertainment coming up, so stick around.
Woo-hoo. Right on, right on. Let's give one more big round of applause for Alex Wells and Francis James. Woo! That is a lot of energy. I was getting tired watching. I was like, wow. And it's funny because I danced here about, it was on February 15th. I was here dancing, and yeah, I felt the same way. It was a good cardio workout. Oh, you like the mic? Yeah. So this is my daughter, Theodora. She is Taltan and Haida, Casca, and Simsian. Yeah, and already a natural performer when it comes to the mic. So I'm really glad that she got to watch Alex Wells, 3-time champion hoop dancer, able to perform and able to show some of his skills. Now what he's talking about, yeah, the mic. I'm not going to let you play with that anymore though, because the tech people will not be appreciative. So the hoop dancing championships are actually in Phoenix or Albuquerque, New Mexico, I do believe, and that they happen every year, and the best hoop dancers from all across get to go and here you go. Want to play with that? Get to go and perform and showcase their skills. Also, you may have noticed Alex's beadwork. I also too am sporting some beautiful beaded earrings, which my daughter also really wants to play with. Our beadwork usually represents, a little bit of who we are, but also sometimes we just like to wear the bling. The beaded necklaces, the beaded earrings. So I highly suggest if you're like, oh, I really like to sport some beaded earrings, you can. And you can support Indigenous artists on Instagram if you like. So we're just doing a little crossover. I'm going to check with the tech how we're doing for our little changeover. We still got some more? So, excellent. All right, so we're going to do a little change over here. So we're going to go from some good old powwow dance, some good old hoop dancing, a little powwow style and some traditional drumming, to some flamenco, which is going to be an awesome treat. And we're just going to let them set on up here. So once again, this is Arts Live. It happens on Tuesdays here at Convocation Mall with the floor. We'll be back next week with more performers as well. And more different kinds of activating the dancing. There's going to be singing, dancing, almost everything, a little bit of everything. And we've got some awesome, coffee, tea, water over here that was mentioned. So if you're thirsty, you can keep yourself warm by the fire. And also, let's give a quick round of applause to our wonderful tech people. They deserve some love. Here they are. They're the first to show up, first to set up, and last to go home. All right, we are ready to roll. I just gotta do a quick second. All right, now they're ready to rock and roll and flamenco. So I would like to introduce to you to our second artist this afternoon, Flamenco Rosario, a Vancouver-based company which develops dance and music in traditional and contemporary innovative styles of flamenco. Today, some of Flamenco Rosario artists are here to join us and share their powerful work, including dancer Katia Flores. Yeah, Katia Flores, dancer Yuri Kineko, and singer Jacqueline
Helton.
Jacqueline Helton. And also we have our guitarist, Peter Mole. So, please join me in welcoming the artists of Flamenco Rosario to the space. Thank you.
Toma este puñal dorado y ponte tú en las cuatro esquinas y dame tú de puñalada y no digas que me olvidas y no me lo digas más, que por el aire que tú llevas, que cuando vas a navegar al farol de la popa, ay, me lo vas a pagar, con el aire que tú llevas, que cuando vas a navegar al farol de la popa, ay, me lo vas a pagar. Yo tengo una queja contigo, que no me has dado Cuando van dando, cuando van dando, cuando van dando, cuando van dando, lirio y rosa, rosa y lirio va derramando, rosa y lirio va derramando. Vamos ahí. Vamos, Katia, muestra tú lo que sabes. Ole, ole. Ahí, toma que toma. Ahí, toma, 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 toma. Pasa. Caña. Ahí, ole, alza y toma, 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 que to, Caña, mira, vamos allá, ay, ay, alza, alza, alza y toma, alza y toma, 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 ese, eso, ta, 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 mira, mira. Vamos allá. ¡Qué brava! Que dicen que van a poner allá en el barrio prima mía del balón. Ahí van a hacerle un monumento y encima de María Bastón. Con el caray, que caray, que caray, que caray. Y estas son las cosas que pasan en CAI. Que ni la hambre la vamos a sentir. Que mire usted qué gracia, mire usted qué tiene, mire usted qué gracia tiene este país. Y si no se le quita bailando los dolores a la marinera, si no se le quita bailando a la que se muera, se muera. Ole, ole. Viva Cádiz. Si alguien, somebody here from Spain. Cádiz. Ecuador, ¿no? Ah, Perú, Perú. treiro, 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 tran, que con el tran, tran, treiro, 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 tran. de mi alma, tú no te cases con esa mujer. Y esa mujer no te quiere, te va a castigar un deber. Tana, 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 ay, tana, retrechera, yo que voy a poner, ay, a 3/4 las peras, y hago las manzanas, primita, ay, 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 3 las ciruelas. Gracias, thank you. Y viva el flamenco. Puro.
Please give one great big round of applause for Flamenco Rosario. Oh, that was so beautiful. Just warmed my soul. Even though it's very chilly out here, the dancing was so warm, so beautiful. And that concludes our afternoon's performances. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Please, come back next Tuesday at the same ArtsLIVE time, same ArtsLIVE channel. and I am your host, Nana Caponche. Madhu, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and be safe.